Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. In this video we're going to look at a new mod map released for Farming Simulator 19. This is Port Limbo by Oma Tana. It's 138.11 megabytes to download. It says there on the mod hub description, this is a small map with a lot of potential for expansion, and it's got a little write up there on the history of Port Limbo which you can read if you wanted to pause it, but I'll just tell you the gist of it. It's basically about how the island was discovered by Scandinavian seafarers who were washed ashore by a storm, and it's kind of grown from there, which is pretty cool. Down the bottom it says, what can you expect at Port Limbo? It says, one main farm, 2 more farm sites ready for settlement, 23 fields, 2 meadow fields, 11 selling stations, forest, 30 treasures, seasons ready and precision farming ready. So let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where we start off in all 3 modes on this kind of pontoon jetty in between 2 boats, which is pretty cool. This is the map if we zoom out. Again, not a huge map like it says, but it's got plenty of potential to expand and turn it into your little empire. As you can see, the fields are spread across all the coastline, sort of going north to south and then going across to the east as well. So we are down here. I'm in new farmer mode, as I always am. In new farmer mode we start off with field 1, field 2 and our farm area. They are separate plots, so if you come on here and farm manager start from scratch, you can buy them. Field 1's 13,584. The farmyard area is 83,952. Field 2 is 72,136. The rest of the fields vary. They're not very expensive though, any of the plots on here. 61,000 there. 7 I think's the largest plot in terms of field wise. That's 230,000 to buy. You got 11 there, 83,000. Some big forestry areas, 133,000, which isn't very expensive at all. You're going to make that back easily on that area. 27,000, 36,000. Then this road here snakes up, goes up right up into the hills here. You can buy all this. 175,000, 107. There is 2 meadows like it says in the mod hub description. I believe one is here, which you can obviously buy for 35,000. I think the other one is here. It kind of snakes round these few trees here, and that plot is 46,000. So like I say, this is all pretty much grassland with the weeds and bushes, kind of like what you get on No Man's Land, which you can plough through, do what you want with. So it's pretty cool. There's 2 placeable areas. There's this one here which is 49,000, and then one up here that's 26,000. You can't buy anything outside. You can kind of see the darker shading colours, and the same up the top. This is the light section. You can't buy any of the outside of the map like that, but we've got a lovely sort of waterfall feature that comes all the way down through there like so. Plenty of sell points. If we go into here, most of the sell points will take pretty much all your crops, bar a few here and there. So as you can see, plenty of places to sell them. Keep coming across. You can even sell TMR, chaff. Now it's not showing any sell point there for wood chips, but there is one at the sawmill. I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming you will be able to sell it. You just won't know what price you're selling them at. So we've got your silage, grass, hay, sell points, straw. Then these symbols are all showing because your silo will take all of these things. Then right at the very end, we've got that bowl symbol, which I'm assuming is the treasures. So you can sell those at 2 sell points. Treasure sell down the bottom there, and Trollo or Trollo, which is pretty cool. Most of our equipment in new farm mode is here at our main farm, bar this little fella up here who's been kind of abandoned. That's the old Fiat 1300 DT, because if we go into here, everything else is showing pretty much 99% and 0 days old, but the poor old Fiat at the bottom there is 100 days old and at 19%, which is pretty bad. And if we scroll down even further, we've got the lizard treasures. Now there's 30 of these. I'm not sure why that says lizard treasure bowl. I don't know if there is a bowl to collect, but there's 30 of those. I've counted them up. There is contracts available on the rest of the fields. So what I think we'll do is we'll run up, we'll do these sort of areas here. I'm going to lease a pickup, then we'll kind of scoot round, do these, and we'll go across to the main farm. I'm going to go through a few things here and there that I've sort of noticed when we get to them, so it'll become more apparent. In terms of slot count, if we go into our garage, in new farmer mode, it is sat at 532 slots out of 1299. We can obviously get that down. There is kind of hidden slots in this map, which again I'm just going to talk through. But in new farmer mode, we start off with the Fendt Fabric 511C, the Fiat 1300 DT, Case 7210 Pro, Russell Mash Harvester, FarmTech TDK 1600 trailer, header for your harvester, got a small corn header, cultivator, seeder, a mower, tedder, windrower, loading wagon, 2 Agco 650 weights. Then we've got some modded in things. So we've got a farm barn, the silo wood, which will take absolutely everything, and it's got a 10 million capacity. Wooden shed big, wooden shed small, farm shop, water well traditional. I think these are all mods by Oma Tana as well, which is pretty cool. Then we've got farmhouse red. So everything is there. Now, if you sell all this off, you can get this slot count down to 340. In Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, if you come on here, the slot count is 394, but you don't start off with anything. You don't own any land at all. But at the farm area, all these items here, your farmhouse, the well, the farm shop, the sheds, the silo, the farm barn, they are all still in position on that plot of land. So that's kind of hidden slots there for you in Farm Manager and Start from Scratch. But as soon as you buy that land, they then appear in your garage. And then again, you can sell them off, and that will go down to 340. But there is another but. Those treasures that you find. I came on here and I sold 4 of them, and the slot count went down by 4. So I'm assuming each treasure is 1 slot. So again, there's a potential of 30 slots there hidden away as well. So just something to be aware of. I think that is pretty much all that jargon. Just check my notes. There is a few modded in things, as you probably just saw. So in miscellaneous, we've got selling station. There's a wood chip selling station, but we do have one. You've got all these items, so there's plenty there to choose from. In decoration, we've got similar sort of things: tables, decorative houses, garden houses, slides, benches, lots of stuff. These bridges, which look pretty cool, maybe you can bridge out further into the sea if you wanted to. That is there. What else have I got written down? Silos. Obviously got the wood silo and the farm barn, which is, again, is 10 million litre capacity. This is at our main farming new farmer mode, sorry. 10 million litre capacity, and that holds chaff, silage, grass, hay and straw, which is pretty cool. And then in farmhouses, we've got our farmhouse red, which is at our farm, and then these modded in as well. And in sheds, we've got those sheds like so. So that is the modded in things. Right, let's crack on with it. I've waffled on too much. So up here we've got our first sell point, which is just here. I'm not going to go through all the sell points, I'll just show you them. But that's pretty cool because you've got the pipe coming out the back, simulating that it's going straight onto the barge to then be taken off the island, which is pretty smart. We've got a nice welcome sign. Lovely decoration on this map as well. The lighting's really good. Attention to detail's fantastic. Just over here we have got animal food. So you can just see on the map animal food. But it's not just animal food. This is amazing what you can get off of this. You can get all your standard crops off of here, plus potatoes, sugar beets, seeds, TMR, silage, grass, hay, straw, solid fertilizer, pig food and lime. So it's not just for animal food. So there you go, that's pretty cool as well. Run over to here, we've got our shop with the icon just there. You can go inside. Again, very nicely detailed. A nice Scandinavian look to it with all the wood. All the pictures on the walls. Very cool indeed. Got a workshop trigger just outside, just in there. Got a fuel point just there as well. What I'm going to do is lease a pickup, because it's going to be easier for us to, that is not a pickup, is it, to get around the map like that. So obviously your buy point, reset point is back here at the shop. So we'll jump in and we'll head round to the left, taking a few of the sell points and the scenery as we go. Now I don't know if you can see the sea flickering in the distance. That is something that I noticed straight away coming on this map. It is a little bit glitchy, which is a little bit frustrating. But so just in here we've got another sell point, which is market. If I jump out and run round to this statue, ta-da, these are your treasures, so you can pick them up, take them to your sell points. So there's one for you, but this is, I think this is market sell point. You can see the sea. I'm not gonna keep saying that. See the sea flickering again. Second sell point, I think this is supermarket. So we can have market there, that is supermarket. It's kind of like the food sell point area, because up the top here, I love the way this sweeps up like this. We've got the restaurant sell point just here, lighthouse in the distance. But look, it kind of bugs me that the sea, a little bit disappointing. I found 5 just doing my map tour of the treasures, but I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. I'm going to let you have a little hunt around and find them. But there is a really cool feature at the end, I really do like it, which we will obviously see. Just down here is the beach sell point, like so. There's one of the placeable areas. It has got one of those sheds on there. Now I didn't actually test whether to buy that, whether you can sell that shed. I don't know if it appears in your garage or not, but I didn't test that. I was meant to, and I've only just remembered that and realised that I haven't. So this is one of the meadows. You can just see the difference in the shade of grass. Kind of get like a dirtier look in the grass there with the meadows. We've got the animal dealer just just here, like so. And then this is actually a sell point, although it shows up down here as barn and it is white, and white is normally like over here buy points, but it's actually a sell point because I sold some grass which I got out of the animal feed thing. So that is a sell point, I presume, for you, because it doesn't actually show in here as barn, but I'm assuming it's like most barn sell points. You can sell silage, grass, hay and straw and whatnot. But we're going to start heading towards our farm, but just here on the left we have got the treasure sell point. So I'm assuming that is kind of what you're looking for. So there is 2 bowls there. The cockerel we came across just a minute ago. I found a couple of dogs as well, but there you go, and you just lift them up there and they will sell. Now one thing I will note is I sold one of them here and it only gave me something like 6,000 something odd for it, so I'm not sure what those prices are there showing. It definitely didn't match up with what it's gave me, so I don't know if I'm missing a trick here or getting something wrong, which is probably normally right. But anyway, we are now heading into our farm. I'm going to park the pickup just here and we'll do a tour around. There's your silo, tip in, your pipe out. We've got all of our equipment scattered around in these sheds. 2 weights just there, again more of your equipment like so. This is the farmhouse. I'm not going to show you all of it, but you can pretty much open every single door. The garage opens both sides, you can go in through that door. Your sleep triggers just here like so. You can go upstairs into all the rooms, very nicely detailed. I love the wood effects. We've got another workshop trigger just here. This is your kind of like hay loft, so you can tip in your straw and whatnot like that. Pipe out there, just tip in there. All these doors open. Again, great detail in here. You can go up the stairs, there's like a hay loft up there. This door does open up the top. Again, all these doors open, absolutely fantastic. And we've got our farm shop sale point, which is just here, and again you can go inside. You've got all this lovely detail, all the fruit and vegetables. Fantastic. Now on Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, like I said earlier, if you do buy this plot, because all this is here like this now, but you don't own this plot, but if you buy it you can then sell this, but be aware that not all of it disappears. So all the buildings will go, but this workshop trigger and these hatched areas stay there, and it did still let me come up and do that on there. So just be aware, these bells, they stay there, so it's not going to be completely free from objects and obstructions. But anyway, let's head on out this way. Not quite sure where the Fiat is from here, somewhere up there. But as you can see, look, the sea's glitching out again. Hope it's not just my system that's doing that. We've got another sell point just here, like so, which I think is grain mill. Let's just check. So let me show you what we did. We came out of the jetty up through, did all this, came through, done all the sort of food section in there, saw these 2 sections along here into the main farm. We're now up here, so grain mill, then sawmill. There's our little Fiat. We might be able to see that in the distance. There it is, stuck in the field. Across the bridge, And then down here we have got our sawmill. So there's your wood chip sell point. Like I say, there is one here, just doesn't show the price. And then your timber, your lumber sell point is just there. But we are going to scoot round and we're going to do a little bit of off-road, because I'm going to show you these areas that are very open that you can buy. So you could, you know, create some really huge fields here. Loads of trees scattered around. There's another bridge here. And we're going to go off to the right. There's the lovely waterfall and stream river section. That's our huge forestry area in front of us. And again, not very expensive to buy. You think how much money you're going to make off of that. Easily get your money back. Again, plough all this through, but we're going to take this track here because I'm going to show you the elevated area. You can always start your farm up here if you wanted to be out of the way of everyone. And you chop a few of these trees down up the top and you've got a fantastic view. I do like these blue flowers as well, they're very cool. So up here again you can see how much it opens up. I mean, it's not, you might have to do a little bit of landscaping, but it's not bad. It's not too bumpy. Obviously over there is. Right, back out. But like I say, if you get rid of some of these trees, you can have a lovely view out there. We'll head back down, then we're going to go through the forestry area and head on down to the sort of beach area. Whoa there. Past all the fields, and then I'm going to show you something really cool, which I really do like. Right, so we're back down where we started. So we'll go through here. We need to take the right fork, this one here. You can see there's plenty of trees to be chopped down. It is a cool little map though, I like it. Loads of potential. Hopefully it will get an update for some of the things that I've mentioned. Right, let's go this way, head all the way along the coast in between the beach area and the rest of the fields. Just in front of us is that other placeable area. This one's completely bare, so that's got a lot more potential than the other one. So from here we kind of went up this way across this bridge, and I cut up through there. We went all the way up round, looked at this area, back down this fork, along here, and now we are here because I saw this sell point, which is obviously one of the treasure sell points, and I was like, well, how do you get to there? I cannot see any visible roads or anything like that. And I actually went into landscaping mode to discover it, and I just thought it was brilliant. So we're going to drive round to the outside of these fields and I will show you. I'm assuming it is called Trollo or Trollo for a reason, because if we run through here, get our feet wet a little bit, there's like a little cave up ahead, and I think, and I'm whispering because he's asleep, I think this is where the troll lives, because if we come inside, he's asleep on the bed. You can hear him snoring every now and then. So it looks like he's quite big, judging by the size of us and the table and chairs here. And this also looks like this is some of the treasures like so, but you can't pick these up, but you can pick the pumpkins up. So oi, wake up. But there's your sell point anyway on that table for the other treasures that you find. And that is it, I think. I'm just checking my notes to see if I've missed anything. I don't think I have. We'll just check the map again. Pretty sure I've taken everything in. So there you go. That is Port Limbo by Oma Tana. I hope you have all enjoyed the map tour. If you have, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.